Hello and welcome everyone to the 46th episode of our D&D 5e campaign titled Treasures of the Sunken City. Today's recap will be done by Jens.
I'm looking forward
Yes.
to get to episode 69.
Wow.
I mean, we are currently in 64 reverse. Anyway, yeah. Go. We rest. Took a short rest next to the barracks where they kept the princess. Howard had gone into the ground. So catching up with him, he rose on the ground, saw there was a white circle with his with something written in Infernal. If you ask me, I think they might have thought he was a demon and then tried to trap him. That failed. He's on loose. He turned into a bat, hid out. We caused a distraction after scanning out the barracks using Arcane Eye. Doing that, we just all teleported into the closet, came out of the closet, and then did a general reveal on the entire room of them, or lit it on fire. Essentially, we scattered out the barracks, took surprise and took out as many of the people as possible because we saw it as a necromancer. We did not want to get a wall of death inside the building, so we locked the door and freed the princess, and that's actually where we left off. We really didn't do much. We just sort of like sat and talked for a bit.
I mean, you basically did two combats.
What was the second one?
There was the one in the house and there was one outside of the house, wasn't there? Am I stupid right now?
No, we only did like a singular round where we annihilated the room.
Oh yeah!
We just spent an ungodly amount of time figuring out what to do with Howard and how to get him back and how to actually get inside.
True.
A short session actually. Also because you will know, as by Jan's own words, belligerent, if not just downright insane that the whole session.
Yes. You could call it a word that I'm not going to call it. There's also two black dots on the map for some reason. I removed them.
Yeah, I thought there was something on my screen, so I went to wipe it off, and then it just stayed there.
I don't know who put those there, but whoever it was, very funny. Yeah.
Anyway, probably where we left off. Yeah, we were currently trying to figure out, we should probably we also freed a bunch of dwarves. The prince is probably a bit in shock because we're very blunt. I'm very blunt about the murder. So we're currently arming dwarves to try to just storm out the streets and like take them as a prize.
As you do.
Yes, we do.
We should probably avoid desecrating the corpses this time. Well, I should probably avoid desecrating the corpses this time.
Wait, why can't I? What can I desecrate the corpses then? If you're not gonna do it.
Well, I mean, at least as long as it has nothing to do with beards, I feel like we're fine because there are dwarves that we're now partying with. So I feel like if we cut off beards, they might
Oh,
not
right.
be as welcome to us.
How about you don't do it on company time?
Wait, will it work?
Yes. You're currently.
Okay.
Making
What
your
time
money.
isn't company time?
I mean,
Now that is a very good question. I hope none of you figure that out.
if you love your job, then you never work a day in your life.
You know, it's kind of like when you're a pirate. You're like doing your job kind of the whole time.
Yeah, you're not paid a salary and hourly wage. You're technically paid by commission, but it's not
Yeah.
even. You just
In a
when
way,
there is one, you get money.
in a way, you are very similar to pirates.
I was going to say mercenary, but okay, no.
Wait, so we're
Well,
on
technically that is
small
what happens to
independent
pirates.
contractors.
No, you're not gig workers.
You're
Well, no, but companies often classify workers as independent contractors despite them not despite them being full-time employees, so they can like skirt certain laws.
Employee
and-
regulations.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, right now there are no labor laws for you, so you are technically still full-time employees, and you don't have any education to know better.
It's too bad I didn't make mine a child, so we could make you a child laborer.
Why? Why?
That's a
Well,
real
by
that's
that,
a real
by
missed
that I meant like
opportunity right
17.
there.
I meant like 17 or 18. Sorry, I consider 18-year-olds children.
Of course you do,
Yeah, because they're children.
because you're American. Anyway,
Like, I don't think you become an adult until you're like 20.
I
Really.
don't think you
Technically-
can become an adult after you're finished with your time in the mines.
anyway, that makes us all children because we're not finished with our business in the mines.
Okay, that was a very nice
Anyway.
discussion, but anyway.
Anyway, we are arming the dwarves. How many dwarves can I arm with the? Let's check how much.
Oh yeah, you teleported in a bunch of weapons of
Yeah,
Evelyn.
I think the amount we teleported to Evelyn was essentially the amount that could be teleported, which we agreed was like a 5-foot cube. It's worth of Nyogi weapons.
Okay. There's now a shit ton of dwarves with lancers. Like probably 20 of those now have lancers. What were the other weapons?
Rapiers.
Oh, you could probably get more lancers than rapiers. So,
Yeah.
I mean, more rapiers than lancers, that way around. So, we'll probably reduce the lancers to like 10 because they big and make it 20 rapiers.
We can do that. Also, I wanna think about it. Howard,
Yes.
do you have the what do druids call it? I don't know. Do druids call it spells as well?
Probably.
I think let's just
I'm-
say druids call it spells.
I'm
Oh,
speaking in character. Like I usually for clerics call it
Okay.
rights sort of thing. Like
yeah, no, I call it spells essentially too. I don't really want to make a difference
Anyway, do you have the ones to summon the animals?
there. I don't think I've got that one already right now.
I also thought then you just casted a very stronger version to just give him turn him into a literal dwarven cavalry. But anyway,
Yeah, but I don't really have that much control over it, what we get, so we might just get like a bunch of snakes instead. It's not
That is
really a
true.
control process.
I mean that would also be good to use. Okay, yeah, but the plan is anyone because I feel like I do not know how many of your commanding officers are within the prisoner population. These dwarves the Druga, excuse me, don't seem like the compassionate type. But the plan is then we could, if you are willing to, we can either escape or retake the city. But either way, we are freeing the Acer.
I think they want to escape first and take it back later. To basically first regroup. I think that's the consensus among the dwarves.
Get your princess to a safe spot for morale seems like a smarter idea.
Well, she's not their princess,
She-
but
Yeah.
she's more like a visitor. Well, that works too. Then we're just gonna run straight through, free the Acer, maybe grab some things, consider that payment along the way. Also for your weapons. And when you say later, do you mean like a later date or like literally recruit and then rush back in?
Probably a few days.
Well, then you can handle that with the paladin orders that are further away.
Just kind of to grab, proper dwarvish equipment.
I don't
Maybe
know where
get some supporters.
I don't know where you will get that. Anyway, well, I think actually, yeah. Let's rush out. Yeah.
We heading
Say-
out?
Yep. Then Acer objective complete. Move on to the dead forest.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Okay, do you want to storm the plate where the Aether is kept just with all the dwarves?
I assume that would be a good idea.
That will basically skip the combat, because it's like
Fuck off,
30
son.
armed dwarves.
Fuck him up, son.
Fuck 'em up. I mean, they're not armored, but yeah, that
They're
works too. And
armed. That's
but
enough.
yeah, you said that.
Fuck him up.
I mean, yeah, I still have most of my high level spells when I think
Fuck
about
him
it.
up.
Yeah, we fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
You fuck him up. You fuck him up good. You fuck him up very good. You fuck him up. You fuck him up until they die. Yes. And you free the Acer, who thanks Howard.
Bruh.
I just feel like Howard had not told. I don't think Howard had told us that the Acer said he would give us money for saving him. Peril just thought he would get something out of saving him because he knew Acers were Smiths. So he's like, hey, what?
So, I'm assuming you have questions and an order. But let's get out of here first.
Yeah.
Okay, you get out of there.
No, I was still gonna notice it. Yeah, you of course smell things, but we of course. I just want to emphasize grabbing the loot we can see on the way.
Okay, you
If
just
something isn't bolted down, we grab it.
If it looks valuable, I do have, because of course I have it. Where the fuck is it?
How
There
smart
we
is the
go.
Acer, by the way?
Why do you? Why would you ask
Just
that?
because I need to know if we should like pick him
What?
up and if I should pick him up and carry him.
he's
so we don't get there.
dwarf-sized.
I swear to
Oh.
God, each time you say something, the entire party visibly gets worried about
But
what's to
he's
come
actually
out.
faster than a dwarf. He has normal walking speed. Anyway, you find 7 glaives, a +1 warhammer,
Hey,
and holy fuck did I roll high. 4 plate mails and 4 splint mails.
I'm gonna just write it down and just.
Those
gonna
were both
take-
default, by the way.
nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna first delete all the things I gave to the dwarves. And I'm gonna get again. We got 7 glaives.
Yes.
+1 Warhammer.
Did you roll the D4 to see what the plus was for it?
I doubt.
Image
No.
+4 Warhammer.
What the fuck is a Poldemal?
I
Oh, you wrote it in
played-
German.
No, I didn't. I just
don't
suck
think-
at typing, okay?
I don't think plate mail in German is Paldemal.
No, what made me think it was German was actually because I, for some reason, was the Warhammer.
I mean,
It was like, oh, German, but like, like no, what
related to
Warhammer?
anything, I looked up the last half of Yan's username earlier today because I was wondering, have I just been reading it wrong this whole time and it's been German?
No. No, it's
I-
just it's just a friend of mine had the username unpossible, and then I named myself Imstoppable to like switch. Yeah.
I do not like your own unstoppable with a third P.
Yes, because it's Imstoppable and not Imstoppable, because he was also unpossible.
Anyway, so we got the war. I've written it now as the Warman man.
Great. Do you
That is
also
the
have
name.
the do you also
I'm
have
gonna
the
scan
do you
that.
also have the splint mail down as a spin mail?
Ooh, spin mail, is that magnetic?
Spin mail.
And so it's plate mail, you see. Oh, Jesus Christ, we are gonna get some money. Oh, Myanmar. I was supposed to say walk Myanmar, but
Where, man?
Yes, it's the legendary hammer known as War Menma.
I'm gonna emphasize that it's dwarfish.
Wait,
So that's for a markup.
I don't speak Dwarvish, so I can't say Zunderbrook. That's bullshit. It's an oof.
Spin maze, like rotating postcards or something. Like
All magnetic spin is why things are magnetic. If you ever ask Magnus how the fuck does that work, answers quantum mechanics.
Ah,
That is how
don't know what
Magnus works. It's
I
quantum
don't-
mechanics.
so
Electronic
it's.
spin, which is not actually spin, but it's more easy to think of it like that. But don't think of it like that.
I think you are brain damaged from studying this shit.
Just as long as you don't call glass a liquid, then we good.
I don't want to get into this conversation. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So we got the
Mm.
Warmen, the Paltemal, the
Spin
Spin
mail.
Mail,
and the glabe.
and the.
Why is this fucking me up so hard?
Glabe.
Well, okay, we're like what 10 minutes into the session, and we are already killed the fucking DM. Let's go. New record.
I mean,
This time was actually funny.
yeah. This time it wasn't just spamming the same word over and over,
All cocks and minus.
Shut the fuck up.
which is basically spamming the same word over and over.
It's a sentence.
Cox and minus.
No, it's just 3 words.
That's still not just a word.
Yeah, but it's basically just a word.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
Anyway, yeah, we out.
you left the city with your loot. Yeah, you are getting asked. Oh, there's also a random blue spot on the map.
Oh, that's right. Jan, you still haven't given me the Necromancer spellbook yet.
Did I?
Most
Oh, you haven't
spells.
used basically from the spellbook of that Necromancer.
Imagine,
also
having,
Oh.
imagine having spell books.
Oh yeah, I
just
have.
realized I also took the urn. I'm gonna have to identify that later. I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
Mm.
You know, just the enslaved spirit of a dwarf.
So, what do you want first? Give the order or get answers? That's a question by the Acer.
Otto Howard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, are you the brain of this operation? Of course, you
Definitely
don't sound like it.
no.
Well, then point
If
me
you
to
want to know the
them.
brain of the operation, it would be this guy, and I'll point to Peril. He's basically my employer, so.
Okay. Answers and order. Now order those.
Yeah, how about answers first?
Okay. What kind of answers are you looking for?
Well, I'll start at first, like, because you seem like you know Howard for some reason. How?
I talked to him in a dream.
Yeah,
I just give him a blank stare. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just a? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be I'm just not gonna be presumptuous, but is that an elemental being thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
A
He
bit.
just talked to me in a dream.
I mean, you didn't do it to Nils over there, so.
You
then again,
also
he's
didn't
water.
sleep in the city.
Ah,
I was having
Yeah.
a really good nap. It was great.
I mean, actually, we did. We did have a short rest. We
Yeah,
just did have
but
it
you
first.
didn't fall asleep during your short rest. Like you
That's
usually don't. And Howard only saw utter blackness without being able to move during his short rest, so he just fell asleep.
I thought he just alone his thoughts for a whole hour.
Wouldn't want
Anyway.
that.
Okay, so I'm assuming. Okay, that is a thing Elementals being here to do. You learn more every day, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, I assume you before you got chained down by the Durga, you were just an actual smith in the city, or were you always enslaved?
Not in the city. I worked for the prince, but then I fled.
Oh, Prince. Oh, yeah. You can of course tell us more about the Prince and that glaive he has.
Oh, I made it. So
Another unblinking stare. Oh,
I kinda made it.
elaborate.
So the glaive, when the prince found it, he found it on a mad elf, trying to set the world on fire. You could say that. He at that point it was not a glaive. It was a set of braces. He then those braces they are old, very old, and immensely powerful, but also cursed.
You don't say.
I didn't really know that they were cursed.
What is the curse?
It so I don't know the specifics because I just kind of worked on it. I didn't really experience the curse or anything, but apparently it slowly turns your mad and puts your mind into the service of some evil being from the realm of dusk, or the plane of dusk, or technically the half plane of dusk.
Half plane?
Yeah, because the other half of that plane is the plane of dawn.
Oh, dusk. Okay. Yeah, because if the previous user was an elf trying to set the world ablaze, and the current user, the prince, is not doing a lot of necromancy, is that tied together, or is that just
That material, it's kind of shaped by, in a way it gets shaped and improved by your deeds, by your accomplishments, by your character. And so whatever the weapon does, or whatever that weapon truly becomes, depends on its user. Anyway, I reforged those braces into a glaive, as he told me.
Ah. Well, anything of anything so then you of course were closer to him. Anything you would you would tell us that would help with the fight, the coming fight against him.
You should probably look for some sort of protection from fire.
Oh, don't tell me he's like not that harmed by fire.
That as well.
Ah,
But you should probably also try not to.
ah.
Um,
Shit.
what else is there? He will likely be guarded by undead, possibly including his father.
Oh, that's just not good.
I don't feel not good expresses it enough, but
Taking familial love to the next level.
I feel like since technically the prince's sister is in the same proximity, so it's just like, oh yeah, your dad has also been turned.
she kind of knows. So
I mean, given political climate at this point, like odds are he was gonna sell her off anyways. I feel like that's not. I feel like that's a reason enough to not care.
You played too much civilization.
Yeah, and every time I sell off my daughter,
okay,
I've
that
never actually played that game, to be honest, so I don't know if that joke works or not.
I'll still assume you're saying all this in character.
I mean, the half about like her not caring, yeah, the civilization part now.
I was thought you were gonna say the part about it's like, oh, that was probably going to sell her off anyway.
Like, isn't that what nobles do? They sell off their children for like politically advantageous marriages. I assume
Yeah,
that's what
but
they all did.
I don't think you say that in front of the noble in question.
I think he
Um,
does.
Eh.
what does she actually respond with?
You have to have a plan in motion in case Nick just says something absolutely crazy. But keep it in character, keep things dynamic.
I don't think he would have. Like, what kingdom? I don't really think there's. I don't think there's much people to tell me off to.
Right.
And technically, once should Edgar die, then I would be the next in line to rule. So
Not the paladin? Of course not.
no, because she is because I am the oldest sister. Basically, the order is she is the oldest, then comes Edgar, and Susan is the youngest.
Wait. I thought paladins and other religious folks tended to forsake any like right to thrones or noble titles when they took their.
You know, but if you're the only remaining relative, you kind of need a king or a queen.
I mean, but I feel like their
Also-
oath is probably supposed to be more important, right? It seems like if you do monk stuff, your monk stuff becomes more important. Like your whole I'm not gonna explain it because like I feel like they the rest wouldn't really understand if you go into like the whole monastic traditions and all that. I feel like that would be getting too down in the depths, but
Also, are
I'm
D&D
guessing
paladins
this
even
continues.
supposed to swear off of any noble
Yeah.
titles?
I don't know, but it depends on the order.
Yeah, depends on the
And
order.
like on your vows, like the oath you take.
And I don't think I want to hear about taking vows and oaths from the literal street monk.
To be
Um,
fair, have I broken the four elements tradition yet?
Is there
How
even
do
a
you
tradition?
break that?
Do you even have-
Exactly. How do you break that?
I don't think there is a way to break that. But if there was, you would find it. Maybe you would just
I
find the
guess
fifth
as long as
element
I
or
don't
something.
disturb the balance of the four elements, then it should be
I,
good.
I think more the idea is
Speaking
like
of
you know.
that,
I think more the idea is like you generalize all paladins to swear off, but like you are literally the monk order devoted to chaos.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it depends on the order, like your order. Anyway, okay, now that we have freed you,
my monologue wasn't over.
uh,
Screw you.
hey,
If Edgar had a say to it, then if Edgar had a say in it, then he would have renounced his claim to the throne at least before you know the glaive happened.
I did late.
But yeah, he never really was one for bureaucracy and politics. He always wanted to be a paladin.
He does appear like the more pragmatic guy, if you can say that.
And yeah, but here we are.
Yeah. Yes. Now that we have saved you, because as you said before, we are technically hired by your sister. Our payment is the spoils we can acquire from the.
I am not your spoils. Don't dare to ask that.
Please don't value yourself that high.
I am literally okay.
Yeah, you are literally locked inside the sleeping quarters of a city that was taken over through the pub.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, well, yeah, I'm not really into human trafficking, so no, you're not spoils, and also specifically not not taking something that did not involve the fighting. Anyway, so yeah, we will take the payment for.
Yes, it's a surgeon.
Yeah,
I have acquired ice cream and strawberries. Continue.
more ice cream.
jealous.
Sure, need ice cream again. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'll pay. So don't worry about payment. We will take the payment for the gear we picked up along the way for saving you, the dwarves, and giving them weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would assume you can probably either meet up with the paladin orders towards the desert, or have your own method. Our next goal is going to checking. Just opens the book and checks them. The Forest of Tears. To, take care. Get Bramble and the Knight's bodyguards and those people.
Yeah.
Got any tips around that area? As far as I understand, they have like. I think was the forest twisted by a demon, so now it's full of evil fae, or was the evil fae always there?
They were always there, at least as long as I can remember.
The demon too?
Sometimes a small amount. They really started picking up when that elf showed up.
Elf?
You know, the elf who had the bracelets that became the glaive?
Yeah.
How do you make braces into a glaive?
Depends on the metal, and you maybe just need to get a very good magical smith.
Yeah, but like it's
I
different
mean-
types of metal though, isn't it?
The blade, though, right? can't you just melt it down into the blade and then like get
That will-
something else for the
But
handle?
wouldn't that create like insane amount of impurities and issues with like the blade quality?
Well, you know,
I guess.
magic.
My man, the guy said it was a material that existed basically since the beginning of the world.
That means you have insane endurance. How do you melt stuff like that down?
You know,
Oh.
you know, the flame.
Funny that you asked that. The guy actually has a guide on how to do that.
Elemental
can we have
fire
that?
is,
Can I
guess.
have that?
Can we have that?
Just a pure interest.
Uh,
Mine is pure monetary interest.
you basically need a coal made out of magical wood.
Charcoal
Then,
made out of
yeah,
magical wood.
basically
Yeah.
charcoal made out of magical wood and coaled, or how that process is called in English, in fire from the plane of fire. You would then.
Do we still have like this thing for that laughing tree?
We do.
That was technically wood. That was magical. Yes.
We can turn that into charcoal. Yeah.
Yes, you would then need to actually find one of the ancient, basically a forge that can actually do it. The nearest one is kind of underneath the Forest of Tears.
Cool.
That's the one I used. And then you kind of need to power that forge with the coal. And then you kind of need to be a elemental mastersmith. Then you can,
Okay, that's kind of difficult though.
and basically then the whole material just turns into a ball that you can shape with your hands.
Man, why don't we have an artificer on this party?
I feel like
Would
shaping
like
with your
to,
hands
and
from-
the only one we know is the red bastard extraordinaire himself.
And I guess you wouldn't stoop so low to ask him for help.
No, I still want to kill him.
You know, funny
Vengeance
thing,
doesn't say that he is on the list, and we've got the laughing tree to now know vengeance is possible.
I've been assuming that we've been talking to a lava child this whole time. Like the mental image I've had of an Aesir has been
It's
of
just
a lava
not,
child.
it's not a child. It is essentially just a molten dwarf.
Yeah, I remembered that now.
It makes it even worse when you talked about them being slow.
Yeah. Have you seen a lava child though? They're terrifying. I've been assuming we've been talking to a terrifying little monster.
I mean, children are terrifying, so yeah, you're not wrong.
Children are scary.
Anyway, just
I feel like shaping the metal with the molten hot metal with their hands means something different for a being who, like, is an Aesir. Like he was inside of a forge this whole time, right?
just
Yeah.
living next to lava.
Yeah, I feel like it's different for someone who isn't gonna get Anakin'd when they're next to lava.
Oh no,
Who's
the metal
Anakin?
doesn't become hot.
Yeah.
It
Al-
just
al-
becomes
also-
it just becomes moldable.
Also, who's Anakin? Some guy you knew that died to lava?
Sure, let's go with that.
All we know is that he hates sand.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah.
Also, Roth gets everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, the beach is fine.
I-
Desert can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, but
I
then you go.
prefer a nice solid stone, you know, a good place to sleep. But
Yeah, we know. bit off for the wind elementals are like stone, but
I mean,
suppose.
yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a weirdo, but
I just imagine if you ever met like I fuck it if Nick if Nils can say fucked up things I'm gonna say no. I just imagine you just get with a big earth genasi and you just melt into stone into her.
Okay. The lesson
Anyway.
that we're
I don't
taking
think
from
they're made
Nick
out of a
saying
singular stone.
the lesson that we take from Nick saying fucked up stuff shouldn't be I should be more like Nick. No. I don't want all my players to be Nick.
We can probably say like a warforged with that's made completely out of stone, right?
Stoneforged.
There's also stones.
Why
with
do you
sword.
keep talking about it? No!
He never told us
Bad.
to stop.
You just said it was a bad idea.
So once somebody's petrified with like
No.
turned into stone.
I know
Oh
just
my
a cave.
Oh my god, no.
What is he gonna wait? Are you talking about like reverse flashing someone with meld into stone?
No, not flashing, like
Merging.
merging.
is-
Yeah, exactly. No, fucking
Fusion.
yeah,
If you-
fusion
if you-
heart.
That is
If
it's,
you
it's,
don't know
it's
what that
like
means, it
next
means
level
sticking your
violation.
hand
Holy
through their
shit.
fucking ribcage.
It's
Basically.
like it's like next level violation, guys. We should stop talking about this.
Anyway, we are literally on Twitch, so anyway, yes,
yes,
okay.
yes, we are trying to get you banned.
That's the goal.
So, what do you know about the knight you want to meet, or the bodyguard that you want to meet there?
Nothing. Do tell us more about it. Also, Knight Commander Bramble.
Oh, yeah. Knight Commander Bramble?
That's what in my notes.
That's like half the name missing.
Maybe you didn't give me the full name.
I'm pretty sure he did. Or she.
then you-
It was
That's how
probably
you
she.
remember it then.
Then you just say like, but what about the last name? What last name? And then you can tell me.
No, it's not the last name. It's just that the name is longer. It's Bramble too.
Right, okay. Yeah, I probably just missed that part then. Written. Anyway, yeah, please do tell us more.
I mean, I think it would be funnier if I didn't.
Do tell us more.
Yeah, so, he's a big guy. His weapon, flail, is made from an anchor.
A bit far away from the ocean, but okay.
And he's always accompanied by his 5 little companions, Back, Bog, Big, Back, and Bug.
Back, buck, big. Wait, back, buck.
It's all the vowels. It's not hard.
Oh, back, buck, big, big. I was supposed to say duck. I mean, technically, both Danish and German have 3 more vowels, and you said 5. You're missing Y. We're missing Y. The most important one. Y.
Which is not officially a vowel.
Why?
I don't know. We don't know why. Let's continue.
Why
I can only have A, U, E, I, and O.
A-E-I-O-U. Yes.
Where's Y?
I just don't know why we're still ragging on about the letter Y.
Y is a vowel.
Even though Y is technically a consonant, there are many more instances in which it functions as a vowel.
Fucking what?
Yeah, Y is not considered a vowel.
Why does it matter?
Ah, goddamn! I hate how I fucking live academia. Single concepts don't fucking matter.
W is also sometimes considered a vowel for some reason.
Shut the fuck up about this. Continue.
I know in Arabic the symbol for U and for W is basically the same.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, yeah, that's also probably why it's called U.
I don't know what Arabic is.
In Danish, W is called double V. That's we do in Danish. I don't know if you do the same in German. Anyway, okay.
No, we just literally call it V. That's W. It's V.
Now, what the fuck is V?
How?
Vowel. Ah. Anyway.
Fun fact: Y is called Ypsilon.
Yeah,
just-
Epsilon. Just because you never
I know.
use it.
It's
know,
just
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking. It's just so fucking long compared to everything else.
Ypsilon.
Because you
Yeah.
don't use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's almost as bad as W in English. Where saying www actually takes more time than saying World Wide Web.
Oh my fucking god. I never considered that. Oh, what the fuck?
Don't I actually have a hotkey to turn my keyboard Arabic? I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, what can you tell us about the bodyguard / guards? Because if I just write my wrongs fucking wrong all the time.
They are all armed with spears. They are kinda... they are residing in a small howdah.
No.
By his side. You know, the things you put on, like, usually on elephants or on, like, big, like, war wagons or something to house archers.
I heard it called a howdah.
I'm pretty sure that's the word.
Well,
Howdah. Because I know there's an ogre howdah actually in D&D. Which is the thing, but it's also like the thing that the olive forms in Lord of the Rings carry on their back. That's like a howdah.
yeah, I'm not gonna discredit that because I do never know the name, but do know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. Well, let's assume if that's all you could help us ahead of time, we'll try to gather more allies, and assume we'll. Luckily, hopefully, by the time we're done with our sides, the dwarves may be fully liberated, and we can then have a big offensive against Edgar.
Yeah? That sounds perfect.
Right.
Then we'll likely meet again soon.
Yeah. So, next time, have a good one.
Yes. The common ungreeting in the region.
He just called the common farewell, the common on greeting.
I forgot what the word is actually called.
Let's never heard like that. Anyway, yeah, we're probably just getting into Kenneth again.
Yeah.
Probably Edgar and Edgar, Lord Kenneth and Filion has probably just been sitting out waiting for a while.
Yeah, he's been cleaning oil off the deck.
Great. Self-maintenance too.
Athelion is really not happy that he had to clean oil off the deck. But anyway.
Yeah, you're a bit. Yeah. Hope you're not
This
I
is
hope you're
not
not
what I
noticing.
went to university for.
Well, yeah, I was wondering how long it takes to figure out that you're not you're not really much of an archaeologist anymore, but you're paid more. Hey, I haven't paid you yet. I'm just gonna toss on 50 gold.
You know, I'm curious about something. Would you allow him to leave if he so chose?
I would rather he didn't, but I'm not gonna tell him that. Technically, well, I
I
hope
mean-
Dana would also have been here, but she, went out and did gay. Or maybe she did, no, or maybe she didn't, because she never got to meet the librarian.
Yeah,
She
she just
accepted
went out and disappeared.
No, I was talking Sandani. I wasn't even mentioning Fiona, who just
Oh
disappeared.
yeah.
Fiona got hit by the mind control son. So yeah, we just have you as non-combat employee. again, it's because as I said, I tossed him 50 gold. That
Yeah.
should be.
I mean, for 50 gold, I'll gladly be cleaning personnel.
Well, you're not technically cleaning personnel. You can consider yourself. What is the term? I want to say manager.
Oh, facility manager.
That works too. Right now, you've just been literally taking care of our wagon and our ship.
Yeah, that obviously makes everything way better.
Well, yeah, you can fire a cannon.
I am allowed to fire a cannon?
You have been firing the cannon. Well, like I suppose you have been the one steering it.
Wait, am I allowed to fire the cannon at any time?
Not unless you value your life.
Okay.
Like you're like, oh, not unless you value your job. No, not unless you value your life. You're not gonna get us killed. I will feed you to Kenneth. We might not have a unit anymore, but we do have the opposite of that. We do have Pinkertons.
You don't have unit anymore, instead you have a death pit.
I was going to say we don't have a unit anymore. We now have a Pinkerton squad.
That makes so much more sense for you to have.
You now have basically a Sarlacc pit, but it's moving with you. Way more convenient.
I just if we ever find a water supply of an enemy, they are fucked.
Oh god.
Remember, folks, the giant oasis we are, of course, we probably already manned Kenneth and are moving while we are talking, as I'm speaking in character. Remember, guys, Kenneth is an oasis. Do not taste him. Well, actually, no, you are allowed to taste him if he behaves. But that's up to him, not you, with how that experience is gonna go. But don't drink him.
I feel like something's already gone horribly wrong if I'm drinking out of the ooze.
Well, you ate his fruit, and we had to tie you to a pole.
Yeah, that was something gone horribly wrong. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Like after unless I'm literally dying.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember me, if I ever get the chance to, I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you faster, Kenneth.
You mean like the horseshoes of
Horseshoes of speed.
yeah. I will definitely I can definitely wear those. Yes.
Will they work?
So
I mean, I can always-
I have a question for you. It's a philosophical question. So the horseshoes say they need to be affixed to the hooves of a horse or a similar creature. Would you consider a gargantuan ooze similar to a horse?
I mean, it could take the shape of a horse. I now just imagine that he just has like one giant horseshoe that's like that's like on the bottom of the slime with like a slightly layer of slime, so it's like almost like a metal pad. He's just using to like skirt through the ground. That's- and,
like wearing
and because you know
crocodiles.
it's an ooze, you just like basically if it's land or water, it's just like you like a like a
Hold on.
superconductive monorail.
If he can turn into if he can change his shape to fit the horseshoes, I don't think it says anywhere that the horseshoes are limited, in how many horseshoes have effect, right? It just says it adds 30 speed, right?
We give him tank rails of horseshoes.
Literally, 10 pairs of horseshoes, you get 300 feet speed. We're fucking rolling at that point. Yeah, increase walking speed by 30.
For each shoe, each pair of shoes.
Yeah, each pair of 4 shoes.
We will make the ooze speedboat.
I
Yeah.
think
Evelyn,
that'd
can
be
you-
really fucking funny.
Peral's just gonna grab his amulet. Evelyn, can you make those? Maybe not the horseshoes, but if we get your horseshoes.
I mean, I already made socks of speed, so
Yeah, you are.
The fucking.
For the spectator.
yes.
Oh, while we're asking about magic items, how about something like glow in the dark goggles or
I literally have my
glass
Why would you
or
need
like-
glow in the dark goggles? What's the use
so
of
the enemies-
those?
So the enemies can see him better.
What in the
Think-
fuck? Why would you be like, it's dark. It's time to flashbang myself.
or I mean glasses that can see in the night.
Mate, what you
Something
want?
that'll let
What
me
you want
see.
is a shades of dark vision.
What you want is an ever bright lantern on top of a miner's helmet.
I was gonna say what you want is sunglasses that give you dark vision.
Yeah,
I
shades
mean,
of
what I
dark
want
vision.
is
No,
basically
I'm
glasses of
pretty
night,
sure
yeah.
he wants an ever bright lantern, but fashioned into the glasses of, but basically fashioned into a pair of glasses.
I'm pretty sure that he wants to gouge out his own eye and put in one of his eye holes a ever bright lantern, so that if he opens his right eye, it'll just flashbang everybody in the room.
Jens, do you have darkness, by the way, like a spell?
I don't actually,
Oh,
because
big
none
sad.
of us, because I never considered one of us would have magical dark vision. Would
I
have, magical dark
I
vision.
have
Yeah.
magical dark vision, and
Yeah,
I
this-
get 1d6 extra damage dice in darkness. Just a thought.
I mean, yeah, it is an idea, because if we do have something to lock down people, we can just trap them in there. Would you? That is a
Yeah.
thing that could work. We
But
could.
it's always relatively problematic. Actually, hold on. I just realized my draconic spirit also has blind sight. Only for 30 feet, but that could also be pretty fun. We could
Yeah,
just have
but,
two people in there.
Murder boning everything.
There's several plans. There's also just being able to have silence, and then just trap you in there with someone.
I mean,
Fuck.
it's weird that no monks think to use key on their eyes and improve their vision, but yeah.
That is literally why
Nice.
you're punching
Wow.
yourself. Yeah. But anyway, but yeah, technically, getting magic items again would not be a bad idea. We have acquired let's call it a stash of different magical artifacts and different things that receive it. We have, of course, a lot fewer gems than last time, but still a lot of gems. A lot of things that can be used as other materials, or just things that can be used for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Evelyn, if you have ideas or party have things types of magic items you might be interested in, we can maybe work something out. But again, back to the topic at hand. Can you make these horseshoes of speed if we gave you a lot of horseshoes?
Yes, probably.
Okay, so it would be really funny, but I would argue that if the horseshoes, if we put okay, so if you put 8 horseshoes of speed on there, right?
No.
Then it would be a creature with 8 legs, which would no longer resemble a horse.
Anyway, so I assume, of course, it can't stack, but just getting one pair would just literally turn our guy almost as fast as a regular horse, which is pretty neat to have on water because it's omnidirectional. We can literally do evasive maneuvers on boats.
Wait, what's its speed right now?
20. We are going so fucking slow.
Oh yeah, no, that would actually be massively helpful. Isn't there other ways to increase speed?
Haste.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Haste isn't practical. That's only really for combat.
wait a minute, Jan. Have you been dissing the ways I've been saying oasis?
No. That
Yeah,
that
what
was
is it?
that was actually a meme in another. That was actually a meme in another campaign with an Oasis, where everyone was just constantly
Oos SA.
chanting "Oos SA, Oos SA,"
Oh.
or singing "Born in the Oos SA" or anything like that.
Oosters, eh?
Born in the USA.
Is
Why
this
would
a
you tell us
reference to
that?
Schwab?
I will use that joke now.
Is this a reference to the swamp Trump keeps talking about?
Well, yeah, we did drain it because we yeah, we did drain the swamp. We took it with us.
Fucking-
We how are we gonna drain the swamp? Oh yeah,
I
hire
feel
them.
like this might be a metaphor for something. I don't know.
He's going. The fucker's going to jail. What he's gonna complain about?
Yes, they get convicted first, but you know.
But there's been 37
Well,
indictments.
Yeah,
There's
What?
like a bunch of other stuff they could indict him for later on if
Yeah,
they get
let's-
the evidence from
it
this.
it is
from these
literally
trials.
it is
or
literally the tip
trial.
of the iceberg right now.
I
It's
don't
so
know what
funny.
guy you're talking about. There is no guy that has been indicted on 37 charges in this setting. Bad. Stop.
Plot. If there's a guy that would be indicted for first of his charges, it would probably be me.
What?
Yeah.
What
You know,
Niels,
the guy who drained the swamp by taking it with him. Correct.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, what's a good way to get rid of this from? Highlight it.
To be fair, have I done anything evil to people who didn't deserve it?
I think you
Not in
attempted to
not in
rob.
my book.
I think you robbed a random store.
You tried to.
I mean, that's just capitalists. Capitalists deserve everything coming.
I
them.
remember that also funny. Like you think you took like 2 silver, 10 silvers worth of things,
Yeah,
and then
I think you
then
threatened
Ray
the guy's life and then took some change.
paid him back. She was
Um,
right behind you in line.
Yeah,
You,
I think that's the only time I've ever done anything, and that was impulse. That one, the rest of it.
You
usually has some kind of-
mutilated
about
the
throwing cover
regenerating corpse of 2 random monks.
Again, I don't find that to be an issue because I also did it. I was going to say the worst part was, throwing copper coins at the poor,
Oh, yeah.
specifically targeting
yeah.
the poor. So, like, are there any poor people around? Hey, hey,
then I
Peril,
threw
can I
copper
exchange my
at
gold coins for some copper?
And I threw copper at.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that one's
if I
still
ref-
funny.
if I refer back to the wonderful meme montage I had made, because maybe the new party member has not seen that, and I want to flex. I might make a new one in the future if I get the fucking
Let's
motivation.
say most of the things I do are against evil people who end up deserving it.
Who end
So
up
that's a very
deserving it. It's the best. It's such a great way to describe it. Basically, you do bad things to people, and
I
then
hope they deserve it.
yeah, that that sounds like a great moral philosophy. You just do bad things, and by virtue of you doing bad things to them, they automatically deserve them because they become bad
Because
people
I'm
in your
good.
mind.
Because I'm a good person. I'm not a bad person. I can't be a bad person.
Of course not. You would never, like, I don't know, do something horrifying like throwing copper coins at the poor.
That one's not even that bad.
I mean, it's still pretty evil, but luckily you would never do that, right? Right? You would never.
Sure, let me just hide this copper bag.
Let me just move away from these poor people.
That
These
just
poor
reminds
people with bruises.
that just reminds me of just like, when fucking Nils gets money to send to his mother, and just the image of like Sekiro using the money gun.
I mean, yeah, I do good stuff too, mostly just for family, but yeah.
You'll just like send back a picture of you, like you'll send back a picture of you spending the money that she's not going to receive because
I've actually probably sent back more than 1,000 GP probably at this point.
I'm
God
not
damn.
paid you. Oh yeah,
they're
yeah, I
like
have.
literally set for life. What the fuck?
Like at least half of that.
Oh
But
my
I
god!
can't remember
Imagine
the
your
exact
mom
amount.
because you sent so much money back. Your mom became a gambling addict in the meantime, and they're just on the streets now.
We're gonna have a side plot. We're gonna figure out who scammed your mother.
I feel like we have been moving so much off topic that I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't think we were talking about anything important.
Exactly. We
talking-
were not talking about anything. Full stop.
We wanted
So
to
you want
get
to talk more about Nils'
we
mom?
wanted to get fast shoes for our transportation system.
Shoes and also a lot of magic items. And technically, Do the horseshoes need to be well made? And what you would say they require smithing tools to do that? What I'm saying is, I will take a lot of iron and turn that into horseshoes with fabricate.
Okay, you turn a lot of iron into horseshoes and send them over. Very cool.
Yes.
So you essentially just like want really big horseshoes and then have the slime boy turn into a really big horse.
Yeah, the
Or-
say, yeah. And not turn his I don't know how he's gonna use them, but hopefully he can get fast. Because
How are you going?
I want my fast Oos boat wagon.
Main problem: how are you going to nail horseshoes into slime?
I don't think I need to nail them.
That's how horseshoes work.
Yeah, but maybe that's not how they activate.
I guess we'll see if it's going to be a waste of money, but you know what? You're the boss.
I mean, if they don't work, I can sell them to a guy that wants a faster horse wagon for a lot of money.
Aren't wait? How many horseshoes did you say you were going to make? Or don't you just like need one set of horseshoes in that case?
I mean, technically, if it does not cost Evelyn too much, we can make a bunch and sell them. You know, I am still a merchant.
You are just going to become a magic item merchant, aren't you?
I am literally a magic item merchant.
No, but you're just going to become like a primary manufacturing or
Yes.
a primary supply chain.
I've been trying to see if I could get a second patron besides Evelyn, but right now we're sticking with Evelyn. That's great. She becomes more powerful by the day. Do not question her goals. She makes us items.
And before Evelyn is the big bad evil guy.
That
I mean-
would be funny.
I mean, she's
And-
objectively trying to not be, and at this point, we're not letting her not be.
The worst part is how there was literally one situation in which the literal hack had to act as the moral compass of the party.
What was that? I don't remember that.
You know, I think when you asked if you should enslave people's souls and send them to her.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When did I say
Oh,
that?
right.
I do not deny that. It's like, when did I say that? I don't deny it, but like, when did I say that?
I
it was
think that
probably me that brought it up.
yeah,
Ah,
it was probably regarding the monks from the second ruin.
Oh, speaking of sending enslaved souls, probably while we're writing, what can I get out of investigating this urn of enslaved souls?
Um.
And the Necromancer spellbook.
Yeah. In that urn, there are 10 dwarven spirits who are angry at fucking everything and enslaved to the will of a random Durga that doesn't exist anymore because you killed him. So, they are just now angry at everything around them once they are unleashed.
Well, technically, if I read on how to enslave souls, the book, I can probably use that.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I can just send it to Evelyn and make her even stronger necromantic force. You know, since I gave her the onyx. Just.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I wonder if we're ever gonna go back north and like see what happened to that druid circle. I just wonder.
They probably returned to
What
land.
wood circle? Nothing happened on Tiananmen Square.
Or save those people from that vampire.
And Paris is like, I'm so happy I don't have to pretend that we did not ally with a hack. That was a real mess once we had a union. We're no longer have a union. I do wonder what would happen if Keeks or Kafra, like whatever troubles they were going through eased up and they could return and just like
Yeah,
how they would deal with the new
yeah, we
party
should
members.
probably message them at some point
Yes,
regarding
yeah, man.
that. But also,
Yeah.
then we would officially have like eight players again.
We can work that out.
Anyways, let's continue. What do we
We
do?
are we are moving. We are moving. What spells do I get out of the Necromancer spellbook?
What spells do you get out of the Necromancer spellbook?
Yeah, you tell me. You said you were gonna send it to me last week.
Oh yeah, I did. I definitely did. I did say that, yes.
I literally have. No, I don't even have it on record. Yes, I do actually. It was in the stream.
Fuck. I hate it when people have evidence against me. That's,
Evidence sucks ass.
yeah. That's just
Actually doing your research, fucking nerd.
exactly.
Imagine consequences.
Why do my
Yeah.
promises have consequences? What the fuck?
Doing research on something or someone. What are you in love with them? Fucking cringe. That is a literal Andrew Tate talking point.
I think I have to remove one spell from that spell book because I didn't notice that it wasn't a wizard spell. Anyway, you're not
Let me have it.
you're not getting animate. Okay, I guess you get animate ghost.
Anyway, what?
Wait,
Anime
waste
ghost.
ghost.
Hell yeah, we get
Waste
fucking-
ghost.
We get a dead magical girl on our side. Woo woo.
Animate what ghost? Waste ghost?
Animate ghost. That's the entire word. No, race. No, the spell is called race, like erase
Race.
ghost. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have two options for my arts.
Sorry, what?
I mean, I am halfway on my path to literally become having like a shadow wall or a shadow cleric things.
Can someone put that into the quotes?
And what now?
Is someone already putting it into quotes?
I am halfway on my ass. What?
No, wait. You didn't even misunderstand it correctly. Come on.
What the fuck?
Like a
Why are
waste
you
ghost?
angry about that?
No, because I wasn't paying attention.
Honestly, this session has been a bit of a trip for me.
Oh, okay, cloud kill. Fuck yeah.
What I meant is I have two options every time I say the letter R. I try to pronounce the letter R. Either it becomes a W or I go full German. Those are the only two options. Either
Waste ghost.
it's race ghost or it's race ghosts.
Ace ghost.
Why is it now an ace ghost? What?
Because that's what it sounded like when you said it the second time.
Wouldn't all ghosts be ace though?
I think ghosts can have sexual attraction.
They just can't fulfill them.
Yeah.
Being a ghost and all.
So it's more like if I think it would be pretty great if you were an ace ghost, and suck if you're not.
You know, because you kinda mostly retain your normal personality as a ghost.
But if you don't have a body, then you don't have hormone, and then you therefore don't have the desire to have.
Yeah, but you would also not have nerves or a brain to actually
Why are we
move.
talking about this?
That's not how fucking magic works.
Hey
Just
guys, did you know that if you're dead,
message to me. I
guys
was
know
there
that
when
if
they
you're
I
dead,
mean,
you're
because
dead.
you have a ghostly body and a ghostly brain and everything, you probably also have ghostly hormones.
Specifically ghostly hormones. So what happens when you inject a normal person with ghost hormones? Do they get
They
like?
probably pass right through because they are fucking ghost hormones.
Okay, well, the way to use your imagination, Jesus.
I mean, that is using your imagination.
No. I meant more like you probably like gain like if you get ghostly testosterone, you get like ghostly muscles, right?
So, like,
That's how
Adam
physical.
Monk?
That's how physical ghost type Pokemon are made. Oh, now it makes sense.
What the
Imagine-
fuck is Pokemon? I am saying in character as we are moving on. I'll probably bring
Imagine
along
getting
this
banned
because
from
I
a
will not-
weightlifting competition for injecting ectoplasm.
Better question in character. What's the hormone? What the fuck does that mean?
Medicine? The fuck, man?
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway, I'm just gonna add a lot of spells to my spell book because I have a shit ton of ink from the cube. Ooh, I can use Mage Armor now. That didn't never used that. Rare Sickness.
Wait, you haven't had mage armor?
I don't think
No.
you're going to use mage armor.
No, and I think I should have. And the reason why I have not used Mage Armor is just because of Foil's concentration. So Foil has been the
You
shittiest
know,
spell ever.
just for the joke interaction that just happened, that's also ectoplasm in there.
As in where? I don't think I've been
In the
following.
book.
There's ectoplasm. Oh no, the ectoplasm all over the book.
Why
That's
is my always in
disgusting.
fog world not working anymore? What the fuck?
You're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna collect that in some vials. How much ectoplasm is in there?
Why are the cameras repeatedly dying? Am I doing a big stupid? Does
You
this
know what
kill
I
the
think it is?
camera?
I think honestly, it's probably a hormone-infused ghost that's fucking around with the stream.
Also, how much ectoplasm do I have now?
It is the spell, ectoplasm.
Okay, that I do not know what that is. Let's see. I'm gonna read that.
I may have also just looked it up and do not know what it does, and I'm scared that I just gave you something evil.
Let's read.
But I
How
think it's
strong?
just psychic damage
It's a
and
mystical
a
spell.
lot of weird shit, but mostly psychic damage. It's
It
like
is it is essentially just psychic damage, sphere of fire.
yeah, it's just 3 of fire, but it's a ghost.
Oh wait, no, it's actually stronger. It's this time it's no longer a physical object, but it's basically of course a ghost sphere. It's basically a ghost sphere. It basically just gives you also on instead of being a physical object that can block someone, it gives disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna use the ghost skunk spell.
did you just call it the ghost come spell?
Close, say ghost gunk, but close enough. Animated. Do. Animated. Do. I realize I don't really get many like normal arcane spells. I still don't have sending, which would be great to have. Or regular arcane spells.
Who would want regular spells when you can have special spells?
To say that while I've been casting Fireball and you're casting Wall of Fire.
Is honestly, and then that with the fucking wacky fire orb. Pretty fun combo.
Mm.
Although the only thing that I now no longer like about Wall of Fire is that I can no longer summon my Draconic Spirit, which is pretty fun to do. But then again, the last few battles we haven't really needed an extra frontliner, so whatever.
Wait a minute, is this a permanent resurrection, but just as a ghost?
Maybe. Wait, maybe. Oh yeah.
It's literally the raise dead spell, but instead of returning you to life, it just
Yeah, I think it's one of those modified spells like a bouncing fireball.
oh yeah, oh that's fun one, or the slow burn fireball. Almost consider getting that instead of fireball.
Yeah.
Wait, are we on break now?
No.
No, I'm just reading about spells I have now.
We,
Okay.
honestly, we might actually move into break now so we can read more.
Mm.
That makes sense. It has already been 1 hour 20. Yes. This will give me an opportunity to do shit. Oh yeah, we're back. Yes, everything. Wait, we should also be visible. That's important. Now you're seeing us, not Shrek.
By the way,
Hold
Jan,
on. Why should we get Shrek off the screen? Give me a good reason why.
I mean, we can also keep Shrek on the screen for the rest of
How
the
about we
season.
continue what we were doing?
But
Okay,
I-
so about the
talking
spells I have.
But
because
I
never
don't
thought-
think just screaming a picture of Shrek with audio over it, is that great of an idea.
I don't think that you don't know what a great idea is.
Nah, man,
'cause
that's
that
the new
sounds like an
Twitch meta.
amazing idea.
But anyway, remember we are taking a long rest. We have been taking a long rest throughout the break.
Oh,
I'm clicking now,
okay,
rest
yeah,
of the
no,
book.
that's good to be reminded of.
I
I
didn't know
figured
that in the first place.
I also didn't, but I'm gonna pretend that I do.
That's why I said it.
I
said it
also
as a reminder.
didn't, but it makes
I said
sense.
that. I said it as I investigated all the items I had. That was how I investigated them.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is this creature?
Crackers that have been on my
That is
desk.
that
for
is
how
not something you
long?
want to hear from your DM. Was I the only one that heard that?
Oh, I remember what I prepared this for. I mean, it's
Am I
not.
the only one? Sorry.
This is not for here. It's just fun.
I don't know if the DM having fun is gonna equate to us having fun.
I think like things no one want to hear by a DM. So like, what the fuck is that creature? You
Oh,
don't want to hear that.
Oh yeah, I have 3 of those.
No, I think the thing
I would
that
be
would be more
worried.
terrifying is, oh, I should be rolling this right now.
Oh, I have cloud kill now. I can literally guess him, but the one thing I missed doing that. The one thing I missed doing that dwarf encounter was not having cloud kill. Like once you got shot by the arrows, I just like I wish I could just like cloud kill that entire fucking entrance.
Into cloud kill.
We are definitely the good guys, just so you know.
We are not. What the fuck gave you that idea?
I'm not. We're not, but I'm pretending that we are.
No,
We should
Dwiggers
be-
are.
You know, I feel like the meme I just posted might refer to the entire fucking party.
What?
Didn't
What
they
is?
resist? Didn't they resist your spells last time?
They counterspelled Phoenix.
No, I thought they. I thought. Didn't Yen specifically say that, or am I just remembering the party that I DM for?
I think you're having a hallucination.
Okay, I might be misplacing your memories.
No, I think you're just having a hallucination.
Anyways, we are moving on.
You're schmoovin', indeed. Ooh, I already have that monster. Oh yes. Oh. Something is fucked.
Do we need to paddle more, or are we moving somewhere?
You are
Well,
moving
that's gotta
somewhere.
stand.
We've been paddling the entire session, mate.
Are we going to
Oh,
be ambushed
prattling.
by a group of 50 bandits?
Oh,
No.
we're fucking up, son.
I remember the last time that happened, we got them to do taxes. That did happen. That did actually happen.
That did
We're
canonically
fully
happen,
ready-
yes.
We were fully ready to kill them. We literally made a spike field that like our good druid made a spike field. She was feeling the evil that day, and
Oh, I thought
Then-
I was the bad druid.
no, she should just. No, I do miss her. Anyway, then the moment before we were about to kill him, like I was just about to say I cast fireball, like cool story, bro, fireball, and then John just said we are tax collectors. Where's your tax permit? And then he convinced them to like get tax collector status. He turned them into the IRS. Mind you, as we moved away on the let us go, some of them died to the spike field and did not know what happened because it was in the bushes.
Honestly, I feel like turning them into the IRS is probably the most evil thing we could have ever done. Or you guys could have ever done.
I mean, they kind of financed their enemy with that, but
Wait a minute. No, I did not say I can literally gas chamber now. I said I can gas them now.
You said gas chamber.
You say gas chamber.
I meant
think you
okay.
did
I
say
meant
something
I
about a
meant
gas
gas.
chamber.
Does
I
not-
meant gas
mate.
them, but it was understood the same way. Yeah, it's understood the same way.
It does not matter what you say. What you meant. It matters what you say.
And
My
and you
intent-
definitely said gas chamber. Yes.
My intent. You are right. My intent was genocide.
Casual.
Man,
Casual.
that one's qualifying. Okay, that one's going in there as well. This is a good session for quotes.
We got Pokemon into the die. I have 2 options for my ass.
Oh, before I forget, Yen, 24th, I'm not going to be there.
2 weeks.
Give me
2
that
weeks,
in writing.
2 weeks from now.
Give me that in writing, preferably in the channel where everyone else can also see it.
But
Okay.
yeah, say, do you say I can genocide now or do one? Oh, what the fuck?
I said, but you are correct. Genocide was my intention.
You know, that ever bright lantern in the eye idea, I kind of want to make that into a character now.
I meant to say that like before the session, but I forgot.
By the way, a thing that can also be done that how can I help with like Druid spell is continual flame, which is just literally a ever burning torch. You can put in, you can just hold. Like I have
Yeah,
made,
but you can just buy an ever bright lantern instead, and that's less of a pain.
yeah, but we don't have that. And if you took that, did that in a small glass bottle, gave that to Nick, he would literally have a torch he could pull out of his. He could like pull out as a necklace, and then.
Are we talking about this right now? Because I could literally swap out continual flame for something.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's that many spells you're considering anyway.
Yeah, first of all, well, would Nix even be interested in it? Like, I'll ask Nix if he's even interested in having a bright.
It's Nils, but
Or
yeah.
no, sorry, fucking different. Like, there's so
Yeah,
many fucking people that
I have torches I can light, so
you don't give a shit.
Don't feel the need. Don't feel the need to use the spell.
You
Soul
don't
for
feel
me,
the
you
need
know?
for speed.
Continual flame is a permanent. Continual
Knowing
flame is a
you
permanent
need for
effect.
family.
Yeah, it is a permanent torch. It does not burn, so it frees up a hand as well.
Yeah.
Literally, you just what do you call it? Once you cast it onto something, it's permanently on there.
Yeah,
It's even funnier
I
that you
use
asked me that question.
I used it for a bracelet with a small glass bottle, and then like put the flame in there.
I just
You
find
can
it
have like
funny
a.
that you asked me that question.
If I can get a spell wish, get commune with nature, because we are going. Remember, we are going into the evil faith forest with a demon in there, and other things.
Okay, so basically, you don't really give a shit, and I should just not really bother.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a very good life philosophy, but
What? Not giving a shit and not bothering?
You wagon forest.
Wagon?
Ship, but go on.
Oh yeah, you kind of upgraded. I forgot.
We haven't had a wagon in a while.
Yeah, yeah. I only now noticed that the character pictures are next to the wrong people.
Oh well.
Yes, you enter the Forest of Tears. It's surprisingly quiet there.
Is it
anyone,
wet?
are there anybody crying?
No, you feel scammed.
This is a hoax.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little. Where the fuck is it? I have to.
A little trolling.
And no,
What?
actually, we're gonna do the opposite of that. We're gonna brace ourselves for 20. Why the fuck? Why are my spells not in alphabetic order? That's so fucking dumb.
Wait for trolling sounds such a
How many
great
spells
spell.
do you have that you need them in alphabet? Oh yeah, you're a wizard.
I'm a wizard, and Jan is very generous, and we literally raided a cave full of dead first level wizards, or at least their spell books. So I have all first level spells, or at least all the ones I want, and then a lot of third and second and fourth.
All right, so you're a spell goblin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why wizards. That's why wizards are fucking best. Actually, no, because other spellcaster can just take whatever the fuck they want from their spell list.
I think it's more like just with a large collection and a lot more niche spells I can use for many, many, many things.
Imagine needing magic. This post was made by Fighter Gang.
Wait a minute, I have a water skin full of sand.
Oh yeah, you did. The white sand. It was the white sand. You took use it for the white.
You
holy sand.
notice that immediately as you attempt to drink it.
It was the white. It was the white holy sand you took some from.
The sand
my
that is
insides.
supposed to hurt evil people. That's
Yeah,
like some deep cleansing.
It's and for you it's just spicy cocaine.
Mate, you
Don't
want
call it
more
that.
sand.
Don't make it sound cool.
That doesn't make it sound cool. Drugs
Okay,
aren't cool,
then
kids.
then a better term is spicy sand to imitate cocaine. Because technically cocaine is spicy powder.
Well, yeah, but sand isn't powder, and I mean, it's
Very much
chunk.
Can
that
we stop
depends on the
discussing
sand.
this and continue
Aren't
into this
technically
forest of
most
no
things when you grind them down spicy powder or spicy liquid? Aren't that the only two things that the universe is made out of? I guess, and mayonnaise, because that isn't spicy. But those are the three core parts of the universe. Spicy powder,
called
spicy
the-
liquid, and mayonnaise.
Wait, it's called this. What the fuck of tears again?
Forest of Tears. We're in a forest of tears, but I know one crying here, so we're
With-
scammed.
Yeah, with evil,
Oh.
with evil
I know
fae,
exactly why it's
Our
called.
demons,
This
and
says-
we
Our
want.
wizard
And I
is
think
doing
our
detect magic. Dear Game Master,
You know, honestly, I
can
probably
he see
would.
anything?
Oh yes, he just can see shit tons of conjuration magic.
So,
where as in yes or as in specific places or as in do I see it? Yes.
Basically,
we need
It-
exposition.
basically inside of those trees, it just comes from almost inside of every tree.
Trees are fake. Okay.
I'm just gonna first up ask, hey, Howard, you got the spell magic?
I think I still do. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna say in Sylvan, come out now. I'm not fucking around.
Ooh. But what if they want to fuck around? Have you ever thought about that?
Do they want to find out though?
Yeah, that was my words. Like, dude, they want to fight out as I load the cannon.
Fighting
Yes,
something.
now he's going completely mad, shooting at random trees.
That's one way to figure out what's going on without touching it.
To be fair, we already have like major hate on one specific tree that we made into the latrine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you know, if you squint hard enough, those trees almost look like windmills.
Dragons! Shit! Fuck! Those are dragons in disguise. They're using illusion magic.
Exactly.
Actually, just reading like,
Roll
what the fuck
initiative.
could
What?
wait a minute. What could wait? I thought for a second it was illusion magic. No, you said conjuration.
Yes, I said conjuration. You are correct.
Inside the trees?
Yeah.
Can I try to figure out what that could imply?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes.
First roll of session. Yay! Hey!
It implies that the forest can be used by. It's almost like the whole forest or all the trees are in some way a network of gates. Or not really a network. They are I mean, in a way, they are network, but it's not like they.
Well,
No,
like,
they are not a network. They are not connected to each other, but they are. Yes,
Connected
they're
to
connected to
gateway.
somewhere.
like gateways, doors. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That is the gimmick of this place. I just yelled at nothing. I yelled at trees. Great.
Or did
I
you?
literally yelled.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing you did.
Okay.
Grum is like sitting
Yelled
like,
at
looking away
clouds.
from Peril and is like,
Mm.
why is he speaking weird languages again with just trees around us? What is going on?
If Drum is saying that, Peril's just gonna say in Orcish, I'll relax. Cause Peril also know Orcish now.
And Grum is now swearing the fucking like a ton at you in Orcish.
So that was those swears meant. Good to know. As I think Peril just says an Orcish swear word back at you with like oh yeah, boy. Just say that, but instead of that is a swear. I don't know.
Boy, that's uncalled
Boy,
for.
oh.
I don't know
know
my
about you
mother
guys.
either.
Like you can't say that ever our people.
Grum, you wouldn't be ready for combat? I sure as shit would be. I mean, as soon as the cannon gets involved, I'm ready for combat.
What combat? We are surrounded by trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fighting
but
the trees,
That's
obviously.
that's the wonder there. What
you-
are we fighting?
because
Um,
Grum did see the Peril spoke something in else in the in Fey spoke something basically spoke Fey, and then he loaded his cannon. That is what you saw, and
Yeah,
then Peril just looked at one of the trees and figured, "Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot." So that is the thing you're gonna have to take.
I mean, I'm still gonna, prepare for combat because he's never really he hasn't really like unloaded the cannon or anything like that.
which
Yeah,
is
I'm just gonna first off, I'm just gonna take Mage Hand, grab a what the fuck do I have that I want to throw away?
We're just covered in the blood of 1,000 enemies and wondering why we're about to get into combat again.
Yes,
Money.
and as you are wondering that, I feel like I want to be. I feel like Grom.
yeah.
You see this. You see that scene with Peril starting to relax and thinking to himself, "Oh, I'm stupid. Those trees are not actually actively hurting us." And then you see like one of the trees grabbing Peril with both hands and tearing him into pieces. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, funny.
Oh wow, these trees are photosynthesizing. I was just overreacting.
Dang man, these trees are really fucking nice.
Mate, you fucking wisdom save. You need to tell me if I fail this or not, because I'm gonna use Indomitable if I do.
You didn't fail it.
I'm gonna keep it then.
For a short moment, you see the floor covered in Peril's innards before you shake your head and see Peril standing there, completely normal.
Boss,
Yes.
I just think I saw you get ripped in half. But I'm very confused. What is going on?
I said like
Like
Morphe
something.
fucker.
And he looks at the trees. Like I think the trees are evil.
Well, the forest is strictly evil. This is an evil forest.
Can we burn it down?
No, I heard that the plants that grow here from the evil soil. Yeah, the soil is evil. It can be used for some interesting magic items. So I'm gonna mention this, Jan. If Peril sees magical items that looks of value, or if Evelyn sees that, I'm gonna try to collect that or get the party to collect that. And as soon as the forest is full of it, you're not maybe not gonna have to tell us every time that happens. But probably once we leave, we maybe have a bundle of things. Unless there's gonna be combat over it, which I will fight for it. I will fight for money.
Oh, by the way, because I saw Peril I completely forgot, but because I saw Peril getting ready for combat, can I make a perception check for enemies in the area?
We're like fucking
You may.
5 minutes ahead of that, but okay.
I'm gonna go make a 27. No, that's not. That's what the fuck. Oh god, my
That's-
roll
that's
20 didn't scroll
11.
down. That's an 11. Fuck yeah.
What?
Rolled 2 of my shit.
Yeah, almost as good as a 27. Not quite.
I mean, it's basically the same thing.
That's
Two.
basically the same.
It's 2.
You don't really see anything moving in this forest. Only really the leaves shaking softly in the wind.
Not even animals, like normal critters.
No.
It's unnatural. Like, wouldn't it be completely quiet in that case, other than a rustling of leaves?
That's wind.
Basically.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked
Well-
up. True.
Well, the half orc wants to burn the forest now, so
I'm 100%. I'm agreeing with the half orc because that is literally. This is literally. How dark is it? Like, how overcast are these trees here? Because this seems like it's a horror plot.
The whole forest is at least dim light. You
I'm
agree?
clicking the dim light button.
I'm just imagining that if we're talking in a magical forest called the Forest Dreamer, full of evil fae, the burning the forest is maybe not the best idea. It's not the worst idea, but would have non-monetary consequences.
Fae may be evil,
So
but
love
they
has
do love
farmlands.
protecting forests.
We
So
could
You-
sell it off as farmland afterwards. See what
We
happens.
could. We do have the
I
means.
The poor fuckers
Apropos
with
farmland.
farmlands.
Apropos
that work
farmland.
if we-
You come
would that
upon a
work?
cornfield.
What?
A cornfield
Within the forest?
within the forest.
I'm
the-
doubting that Fae would let corn grow anywhere near. Is there like a farmstead nearby?
I'm more like
Yes.
saying like, what
Is it
about
this?
my detect magic? What is going on with that?
Everything is a fucking lighting show, I guess, because
Um,
there's magic everywhere.
The corn is pretty magical and innately. There's like a
Pharaoh,
strong
do you
amount of
also-
residual magic in the corn.
Farrell, if you have
Is it
bags of salt,
cornflakes?
I'll buy them off you.
Currently, all the corn pots, or however you call it, are closed.
So like they are not right.
Unshucked corn.
Basically, yes.
Okay, we got a fasted. We got civilization.
Hey, Peril, do you have bags of salt at all?
No, why would you need that?
Well, obviously to salt the fields, but yeah.
Anyway, let's
Burn the
see
forest,
this.
salt the
Let's
field.
see this fasted.
You
It
find
does
a-
not seem like a illusion. Maybe trade. Actually, before we completely go into cornfields, I'm going to mage hand. Probably grab some stone somewhere and toss that towards what could ever be those gate part of the trees.
What tree? Oh, towards the gate part of the trees.
Of a tree.
So the gate is kind of inside the tree.
Throw a rock at a tree, is that what you're saying?
You
Yeah,
throw
now
a
I
rock
throw
at the tree.
Nothing happens. Okay, what the? Okay, that probably just means that whatever fake fucking creatures we are going on here, they are traveling through the trees or into trees. Anyway, we are properly seen, and you saw me getting torn apart, and I detected no creature in around us, so you're probably gonna hit by something. This is gonna be interesting. Forest of Tears. Let's just get the magical
I
trail
don't
and
feel
find it.
like crying in here, I just feel like I'd like to burn this place.
Yeah, again, I doubt I want to actually face the wrath of what sits here. At worst, we're not just facing shenanigans. So we are approaching the farmstead.
Okay, as you are approaching the farmstead, the corn grows. You kind of go parallel to the cornfield, with the corn getting tantalizingly close. Like you can almost could almost grab a cob while driving.
Stay
Whatever your method of locomotion would be called down there.
Loading. cantankerously skulking?
I don't think you can perceive cantankerously skulking as locomotion.
I mean,
suppose not.
skulking is literally locomotion, but anyway.
Yeah, but we're not being cantankerous.
We're locomoting.
At least not in character. Out of character, very much so.
We are always cantankerous out of character.
I mean, I guess wouldn't it be a mix between whatever you call a slug's movement and sailing?
So probably like crawl. So basically between crawling and sailing. So
Gliding?
either crailing or sawing.
That's
And
not how language works.
Anyway,
It's how language works.
I grab one of the corns with mage hand.
That may be how German works. And actually, no, German would just say both words and then be like, yes, that's it.
Yes. Yes. You grab a cup of corn. It's still closed.
You want milk for doves?
I'm just looking. I'm gonna try to just not touch it at all. So I'm gonna see if we can try to use the mage hand to like pull one leaf out.
Yes. The corn. Basically across each corn, there's a wave pattern, like halfway up the corn, where the top half is pitch black and the bottom half is, corn yellow.
Yin yang.
If I try to poke more of the black part,
Do you actually have feeling in your mage hand?
no, so I'm more looking into what does it look like when it gets poked and does it make any sound? I am not touching that thing with a physical hand.
It feels relatively hard to the touch, like corn would, uncooked corn.
I do not know about the black part of corn is a regular corn thing, so it could literally just be the normal nature thing you're throwing at me and I would not know. I'm just like, this seems suspicious.
Imagine if it isn't, and it's just like how corn is, and you just stand
This,
there
this,
like,
is, this is just big
regular,
corn.
this is suspicious regular corn.
Just a big, this is just big overgrown corn. Because like literally they're as tall as the fucking the USA right now.
Oh my god.
No, no, like
Nothing unusual here.
I was actually expecting blood. So, I'm not sure if there's anything I can investigate on fucking this. I'll just check to be sure. Do I know if it's normal for corn to have this black part? I'm asking nature basically.
You're asking nature.
I'm just hinting at what I want.
Yeah, I guess give me a nature check.
Nature check.
Yeah.
Is this not?
None of this is normal.
I was
It's
talking
all
about the black.
wrong. The stars are wrong.
I knew the corn is still wrong. I was just wondering if the corn having black parts is a thing about it growing or being too overripe or old. I'm like, okay, this is not good. This is fair. Well, but can we still see the farmstead, or are we just walking down a corn maze?
That would be so fucking fun. You are now driving down a corn maze.
Bullshit.
Circles in this thing.
If we see anyone, I'm assuming it's attack on sight, right?
Maybe they might just be willing to let us go with trade. Take them, do not
I
use
think
turn
They are
down.
going to want to do our taxes.
I do want to specify this part because if they are like immortal, right? So that means that if
See?
we I'm just assuming that fairies are immortal or whatever the hell fae are immortal.
At least unaging, usually.
So that means that if we find children, they might not actually be children, and we're not monsters for killing them. Okay, good.
I mean, fey children are a thing, but I would not trust a fey child to be a child, and that is a thing. A more reason to not attack them on sight.
I mean, if
Wait,
children
your
are part of
enemies
the
not
Quran,
being
that's
literal
not-
children is more reason to attack them on sight?
I think it's more a reason not to, because if they're
Yeah.
things pretending to be children, they're probably a bit more powerful, and things that are evil.
But that means your normal mode would be to attack children on sight?
If they're evil children, yeah, they're children of monsters.
I mean, every child is evil, so yeah, kill every child you see.
And they're from the fuck around dimension.
Oh damn.
We're never gonna know. We're gonna find out, like a box of chocolate.
No, that you ain't never know what you're gonna get. That's the box of chocolate.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gonna
Close
find out
enough.
what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna
That's
get.
the-
in a box of chocolate.
That's it. Very bad first come joke.
Unless you
Moving
look at
on.
like the back side of the
It was a
box,
yeah,
but okay.
it was just literally a wrong wrong reference.
Anyway,
Yes.
Can I tell, because Peral's having issues, clearly having like, can I see Peral like I try to like look at this chord intensively with the fucking mage hand poking? Can I essentially also make a nature? Actually, no, it probably doesn't matter that much.
You can also make a nature check if
We'll
you
just
want.
make another nature check and then see. It probably doesn't matter too much, but
Oh yeah, you know about black corn. So black corn is a thing that happens when corn gets infected by a certain kind of fungus. It is pretty. Okay, no, I can't. Your character can't really know this.
why? Because it's Fey knowledge.
No, because it is like a thing from South America.
Yeah, but welcome to D&D, the land of fantasy. Where
Yeah, but I can't say like in South America people like black corn is like a thing that people like to eat as like a better version of normal corn.
no,
yeah, but
you could
I
probably just say
Yeah.
We
Okay,
can
at
say
some
that.
place. In character, it's not South America, it's somewhere.
obviously you could
You
say
can
like
just
you
say
wouldn't know
somewhere.
about fungus having that effect on things. Maybe not making it more delicious, but just this looks like something that would be fungus related.
Let's
Yeah.
go for the fantasy land of Ohio.
No.
Oh dear God, we are in fancy Ohio right now. Actually, this is fantasy Ohio.
in the fantasy land of Ohio to eat black corn.
Yeah, I'm sure
If
all
the forest of
14
tears
people
is
there enjoy it.
the forest of tears is Ohio. Okay.
Okay, there already in the setting has been a character whose background I didn't check enough, or whose backstory I didn't check enough, meaning that Detroit is canon. I will not allow Ohio.
Why? Okay, listen. We are in a
And-
fantasy setting. Ohio is mandatory.
Can't even have Ohio in our city, and can't have shit in Detroit.
Actually, this does bring up a question.
Can't even have
Is
Ohio
our
in
uni-
Detroit.
Is our universe part of the omniverse or the multiverse,
Oh
including
my fucking
D&D?
god.
Is it part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe
No.
or
How-
the DC Comics?
How-
Anyway, moving on.
Discussion
Moving on.
about corn end up here.
Okay, so black corn is a specific type of corn infected by fungus, which can be artificially induced to make more delicious corn. Right? Or a specific type of corn. Did I
Okay.
get it right?
What?
Yes.
Okay, anyway, you're telling me this is fungi related. We are about to.
Yeah, I'm telling you that this is
Yeah, it might
very
be.
fun guys are involved.
Yeah, it might be related to some very fun guys.
Yeah,
Ah,
which
well-
is weird because it's the Forest of Tears, but maybe they're
I'm not usually in the drug trade, but sure we can try to trade for some shrooms.
I don't think they're hallucinogenic. Are they hallucinogenic?
No, but maybe they have some.
It's corn.
They're black
Anyway.
corn, so I mean it's already pretty wacky.
Anyway, moving on. We are moving.
Why
through the
would you
maze.
immediately assume that the black corn has drugs?
Okay, so
I said more like that mushroom people would have drugs. Excuse
Stop
me.
talking
What do you
about
get?
this.
What did you think? What did you think, Jan? I thought because there might be mushroom people, and I thought we could get some shrooms from them. I never said something about having to be black corn. Excuse you.
I just want to know: is the corn planted in neat rows like a farmer would, or is it planted just essentially like a wild cornfield?
It is planted in neat rows. you see smoke a little bit ahead, like basically around the corner in the corny pathway you are in.
Stop it.
A little bit of
Corny
smoke.
pathway filled with corny jokes.
Okay. So, well, that is smoke. I'm still like, I want to talk to someone at this point. Please come out. If nothing happens, we're just gonna approach it. Give me civilization. Give me trade. Well, otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise I'm gonna start colonizing.
Let's go look up the. Let's go look at the fire.
I feel like if they've got neat rows of corn, they've already done the colonizing for you.
Corn was in Americas before the colonizers came, but
Yeah,
let's
I know,
not
but like,
talk
We're not
about
talking about this.
Nope.
talking neat
That's
No,
not
no,
what we're
no,
talking
no,
about.
no,
What I'm just
no.
trying to say is they're fucking
Just-
around, and what they're gonna find out is colonization. Anyway, yeah, I call out to the whatever the fuck is going corner. If nothing responds, I'm approaching it.
Yeah. What you see is basically it's almost like a burning rope, but instead of a rope, it's just a burning like giant, like incredibly long, just corn plant lying on the floor, going around multiple corners and slowly burning down away from you.
Okay, wait, a giant corn plant, like one really elongated corn.
Yes, one really elongated corn.
That's
No,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no,
so-
no, a giant corn plant, not one elongated corn. Never mind.
Okay, so basically it's a burning corn stem basically. Burning downwards, and you are saying that
It's basically a corn fuse.
what the corn
Oh
yeah
no,
that-
there's a corn bomb.
That's it.
Nice.
That's what I was thinking. Anyway, if this works, first gonna check that. We're gonna follow it, but first I'm gonna do this.
Oh, you're no fun. Okay.
Yeah,
You
I will
extinguish.
ignite it. I will ignite it later. I am not fucking around. I like peril, and
Okay, you
I've given you
extinguish
enough
the
reason
corn
to not
bomb.
like. I've given you enough reason to not like peril.
If it's a corn bomb, but it's gonna be popcorn everywhere.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Ignore what Peril tried to do and blow it up anyways.
Yeah, for a
Yeah, you
fireball.
have
Yeah.
See what
produced
happens.
flames, so yeah, that's true.
I just throw a fireball and see what happens.
Along the already burnt down parts of the fuse, a smell wafted into your nose. The delicious smell of cooked corn.
Ah, yes, popcorn, delicious.
Yeah, more like grilled corn.
Now I wish I had bags of salt.
Man, that grilled corn really smells delicious.
I have
Anything in this forest.
what the thing is what the fuck was it? I have counter charm. Don't fuck with me.
Are you trying to counter the charm of corn?
Yeah.
I am resisting the urge. I'm just trying to like wait.
You
do I-
know,
do I have-
first he yells at trees, and then he throws stones at them, and then he just starts to counter spell random pieces of corn. I think your wizard is broken.
Wait. I don't think I have counter charm yet. Actually, fuck.
By the way, real quick, is the sky like the same as normal?
You can't see the sky. There's only a
No.
little bit of light poking through.
Wait, hold on. We're in a cornfield.
Yeah.
A very big cornfield. It grew in size as we got closer.
In the
Oh,
distance, you
right.
can see the fucking beatbox
But
part of
before
the
we-
whole street
before-
on the ledge.
You know.
Oh, no,
I'm
wait.
I do kind of want to test something now that we're this deep.
Oh my god.
Before we get charmed by the corn or whatever, I am gonna try and make it rain above us to see if it'll actually rain above us.
Wait, where are you making it? How are you
Like
make?
directly above us. Oh, sorry.
Or do you like summon a rain cloud, or do you literally cause the weather to change?
So it's create or destroy water at the second level.
Just not even making it rain, just like making a fucking wall of water.
It
down my
sprinkles
face.
on us, basically. You
Oh,
can,
and then you're not
leave
attempting to
it
target
as
it at at basically the clouds in the sky, but like a little bit above you.
Yeah, so basically within 30 feet you can make like
Yeah.
you can make it fall. Yeah, you can make water fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range. So basically, just directly centered on us, just to see if it actually does hit us, or if the sky's fucked too.
The thing is, how high up is the origin of that rain? It can't be more than 30 feet up, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, then it would rain as normally on top of you. You are now wet. Congratulations.
Thanks, Niels.
Am I
Real
so
nice of you.
Hey, the sky
something
is
like
fine,
no,
right?
Why am I wet?
I had an idea, and it may not have been a great idea.
I'm gonna use shape
What's the
water to
idea
dry
to get
myself
your
off.
face punched in?
I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Who was the one who cast it again?
Nils.
I'm gonna go use shape water and transfer my water over to Nils.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's funny too, because I can also do that.
Are you having a water fight now?
We're just like
transferring all of our water onto Nils.
So, regarding the corn, there's no like magical effect that compels you. Like there's no save. It just smells delicious, and you really want to eat some corn.
I'm not eating anything in this forest. I'm gonna fucking wanna get out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat anything in the Wall of Tears. Where let me check my notes. What we were told about what my notes say about the forest, which is like, Eastern Border, Forest of Tears, Evil Fae, and a demon. And then of course a prisoner colony, which is what we're looking for, and the soil makes valuable plants.
I mean, I think.
Valuable plants.
Wait, hold on. You already detected magic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm actually gonna grab a bunch of more corn, just putting on the ship deck. Maybe we can do something with it later. Better be safe than sorry. I mean, safe as in safe in making money, not in the personal safety of us in me plucking the magical corn.
I had the idea that you know how you know the SCP for SCP where they have like D boys, disposable boys. We can just buy some, but like if we have like a place that does slave labor, we can just buy a slave, let them eat one of the corns, and see
How
what
do-
happens.
No.
How does that
How am I
always
not the
happen in
most
normal
evil in the current-
situations?
Anyway, as we're moving along the the burnt corn, I am, as I said, plucking corn. Just collecting.
Wait, how many corn do you want?
I do not know as many might seem magical.
Also,
It's-
I think that
You've been
anything that you
told it's
take from the
not.
Fae is going to have a price. And
No,
I
no,
don't know if you want to pay.
the corn is magical. It's just not compelling me to eat it. It just smells delicious, at least the bird is. I'm just plucking it because I could make something out of it. I do not know. I just know some of the plants here are valuable, and I do not tell them apart because I was a gem merchant before a magic merchant, not a food merchant.
You know, I just realized I could have just made fog with that spell instead, and up the creep factor a bunch.
I'm so glad that you didn't realize that in time.
You know, Howard, I feel like you should make a wisdom save, and you know the reason why.
Right. Wisdom.
Do you know the reason why?
I have a feeling he don't.
Yeah, you succeeded. You are not affected by advertising.
Wait a minute.
Do I have to cast counter charm too, just in case?
Not a spell.
No, but
Oh yeah, well you do have it. Yeah, you are a land druid.
I
Um,
don't. I'm a what do you call fucking wait. Am I land druid? I think I am actually.
Yeah, you are a fucking coast druid.
Yeah, coast is not. Oh no, wait. Yeah, land. Sorry, I'm getting things
I
confused.
don't know that you don't. Anyway,
Like I said, first spellcaster. Stop being so judgmental, Jesus.
no, more like how do you forget your subclass?
Well,
Nobody
because
does just what
fucking
it is.
they're just kind of wacky. That's how I forgot it.
Fair enough. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. No one wants to eat some delicious, flavorful corn. Freshly plucked and roasted to perfection. Okay.
Duck and corn.
That does sound good, though.
Yeah, at the end of the cornfuse, you find a man. He is basically tied into a bundle of corn, so that basically only his head pokes out. He seems to be unconscious.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not good. Hey, Grom, can you cut him loose?
Are you not a fan of corn roasted long pork?
I was going to say I'm not a fan of BDSM, but that too.
Mhm. Wait, does your definition of BDSM involve burning people at a stake?
Oh, it's a steak.
I mean, it is bondage, so
Okay. Oh, it's a steak.
Out of corn.
how do you make a steak out of corn? It's not that like solid of a.
Well, we're currently in magical forest, overgrown. It can be thick or it can be a bundle.
It's tied to a
Anyway,
corn
Well, it's
steak.
simple. It's the same way you make other plant-based meats.
anyway,
No.
I asked Grom to cut. I asked Grom to cut him free.
I tried to cut him free.
Yes, you cut him free. He slumps down.
Is he dead?
There seems to be a pulse.
He's still alive.
Well, get him on board.
He seems
Right,
to be
push him
pretty cut up, though.
Oh dear.
Can we do first aid?
He also has tattoos.
Can we do? Do we recognize these tattoos
Yeah, like do we recognize the tattoos?
before we do anything else?
No, not really.
What's it, tattoos or whatever it was?
They don't do like the pirates stuff.
Wait, is he like conscious right now?
No. He's
No.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
there's like, along his arm, there's like, a dragon.
I'll cast a quick healing word on him. if
Oh,
that helps.
tattoos.
Yes. Wait, that's... could I have turned this into a you encounter a gazebo moment?
There you go. Does that help him wake up or at least chipper up a little bit?
Ning, ning.
Yeah, he starts to come to conscious. What? Who the fuck are you?
About to ask.
Oh.
I was
And
about
what's
to ask
happened
him
to the
his name.
corn? And what?
What did you? Hold up! Stop it! What did you do to the corn?
What did I do to the corn?
Yes.
I mean, we were growing it, harvesting
Why were you growing corn in here?
to sell it. Fetches a high price.
If you know what this is, right?
Yes,
Forest of Tears,
yes.
demons, evil face.
Well,
Yep.
to be fair, we do know the soil does make plants very valuable. That's the whole idea. What's special about this crop?
Ohio.
What's special about the Ohio and fake crop?
I
They both suck. That's what's about.
should I?
I just like the whole Ohio.
In both Ohio and in the Feywild, you have a random chance to have an encounter with a creature that will swap your arms for legs.
I just know if I see another creature, I'm just gonna go Ohio gozaimasu. Nope, no one.
I'm gonna go die somewhere. See you later.
Alright, there we go. That's an appropriate reaction. There we go. Anyway, what's special about this crop?
Those rich folks really
Rich
think.
folks.
Yeah, rich folks really think that it apparently tastes better. It's supposed to be quite delicious even.
Okay, I see. You're like the boss. Fine, venture capitalist.
No, 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 no. I'm just
Farmhand.
I'm not getting paid.
Oh, so a slave.
No, it's
Prisoner,
peasant.
but basically the same thing.
I
Oh
would say,
yeah,
I would
remember
say
this?
peasant, but it's almost the same.
No. This is also a prisoner colony. We
Oh.
are looking for that.
Well, wait. If the crop does sell for a lot, then what exactly is stopping this group from like harvesting for a day or so and then just taking it back?
You want to be a farm merchant?
Anyway, this is
So
prisoner colony. So you said like, oh, what happens to the farm? So like, I assume that means the farm is not usually this overgrown.
no, it isn't.
What
That's
what's
not
the last thing you remember?
Or you
Uh,
were stuck in the corn?
You seem to have been almost been eaten or burnt.
Last thing I remember is driving the plow or steering
What?
the plow.
Wait, does that mean you have oxen?
Yes.
I don't think they're here anymore.
Probably not.
Oh, and
yeah.
by the way, the thing that prevents us from going away are, you know, I mean, it's not really the guards. The guards are more there to keep bad shit out, but the things that's part of the guards.
What's your name?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my name.
Amnesia, I forgot it.
Oh yes. Uh, what's my name?
Yeah, I'm not responding to that. Go on. May I have your name?
If you
Hi.
say Slim Shady, I'm gonna punch you.
My name is. My name is.
I think I broke him, boys.
How about we just call him Prisoner B for now?
ask? Who's
Is he
fucking
a
prisoner
prisoner?
A? Who's prisoner A then?
I mean, he's not worth enough to be Prisoner A, so.
No, we should call him Prisoner C.
Why
'cause
are
we
we
found him in
having
a
this
cornfield.
conversation, mate?
That's a
What's
fun
your
way to
name?
call someone beta. And also, speaking to the thing like we broke him all the way at Labe.
I'm sorry, did someone just call him a beta cuck or something? Because
What?
You did. And I said that's a fancy way of calling him beta. You brought in the cock.
Who brought in whose cock?
No.
Please end this pain.
I feel like I should end this pain.
No, we've been barely 2 hours.
We have
Of
been
Two?
two.
It's been 2.5, 3.5. You
No,
No,
we-
the
we-
two
we-
and a
we
half
start-
actually. We
We
started
started
pretty
around
late.
8. We had a long
Yeah,
break.
but it's still like close to 2:40. I think we can continue on a bit, but
you guys need to focus now.
also
We've
it's
been doing almost
fucking
nothing but
hot in
banter.
here.
Open your window.
My window is open. It's
Get a
just fucking
fan.
hot in here.
Get a
No,
fan.
Yeah, they're cheap.
yeah, but electricity isn't.
They're not that power consumption if you get a small one.
Yeah, also I
Anyway.
would need a new outlet in this room for that, I think.
Extension cords. Anyway, moving on.
I feel like if I plug in any more extension cords in here, I might cause the fuse to pop again.
Get a surge protection. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. No more. No more. We need more.
I really feel like I want to stop the fashion at this point.
Can you just give us this guy's name before you do so?
He
Oh, by
just
the way,
said he
Jan,
doesn't
do I
know
get-
it. You are the
Oh,
ones
he
who
doesn't
suggested
remember.
he's an amnesiac.
Jan, do I get the visuals too? Or is it...
You only get the visuals once.
Well, you only get the visual... Oh, only once, and then after that's only audio.
After that, it's just the audio from time to time.
What a fucking trip that is. Oh, from time to time? It's not like in a constant loop?
It's not in a constant loop.
That's disappointing.
You know, I feel like sometimes you will get the visual again when you sleep.
What the
Oh,
fuck are you talking
a
about?
really good night's rest.
Right, that's some funky. Anyway, yeah. Are we stopping or are we moving on? We're still trying to find a prison colony.
Let's just say
We're looking for the king's the Edgar's former associates, his old bodyguards and knight commander. Assume they were stationed here or were put here somewhere.
let's just say that the let let's 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 just say if we continue onward from here, there will be a combat that might be too long for the rest of the session starting soon. So I feel like we should stop here.
All right.
So everyone say their goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Sorry for everything.
Goodbye.
Until the next one, have a good one, everyone.